in after all the technical difficulties I've been having to the third flight test of our Hera 1 rocket. So I have been having some very severe technical difficulties with the stream, so I'm sorry about that, but this is the final stream, I promise. Um, no more mishaps. Um, so we're back at T minus 8 minutes to launch. Had to recycle the count to 10. So I'm just gonna quickly go over some of the changes and design upgrades that I've made on this rocket that should help it fly a nominal trajectory today. So first of all, actually, the most prevalent upgrade I've made is on the pad side. It's that tall black rod sticking out of the launch mount. That is our new guide rail system that will guide the rocket, these little pins on the rocket. It'll guide it up on a straight linear trajectory on its initial portions of flight so that it has a higher chance of flying straight later on. Our next significant upgrade is on the rocket portion of things. I've significantly thinned out the walls. So they used to be a 1/4 inch on our previous iterations. Now they are an eighth inch, and I'm planning to make them even thinner in future iterations. Another significant upgrade I made, you actually can't see it, but it is here nonetheless. On our previous two rockets, I printed them using ASA, which is a type of plastic that is very heat resistant. It's structurally stable. But a couple issues is it's heavy, it's bulky, and it just warps a lot due to the heat of the printer. So it's a very tough material to print with. And so that's why I've decided to switch over to using PLA to print the nose cone and the body of the rocket, and now only the components touching the motor directly, which are the ones that are obviously having to deal with the most heat load. Those are the ones that will be printed out of ASA. Everything else is nice PLA. So the last significant upgrade, I know I also increased the surface area of the fins to allow for greater aerodynamic control, but the last significant upgrade on the rocket is the motor. So you might not be able to tell, but this motor is significantly thicker and longer than the previous motors we were using. That's because we've upgraded to a D-class motor, which should just about double our thrust output, and therefore probably double to triple our thrust-to-weight ratio, and that will significantly improve aerodynamic control. Because the faster this baby goes, the more the fins are going to work their magic. So with that out of the way, we're at T minus 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make some final prep for launch, and we're going to see this baby fly in about 5 minutes.
And
Yeah,
you don't need the bag.
I know, I'm just keeping it there anyway.
Look,
But, check. Yeah, that's
like,
helpful.
we're good for lunch.
Yep. Not to 0.5, just 1. Just normal zoom. put it in the
Here, you
thing.
do it.
If I have to launch without a countdown, that's true. Where? Too bad for them. What? Yeah, we're at we're like 2:30 right now. What I'm saying, if the wind's still going at T0, I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna do it without a countdown whenever the wind dies. I'm not launching if the wind's blowing. I'm gonna wait till there's not a gust anymore. Yep. What's on? All right, gonna run a continuity check. T minus 110, key is in. Continuity's good, T minus 1. Here we go. If the wind is blowing at T0, it's not going. T minus 30. T minus 17, stand by for terminal count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Wind is good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Seeds of success right there. Holy crap! Third time's a freaking charm. Let's go find it.
Complete success. The rocket lifted off perfectly, went straight up, even with the wind blowing. It's completely intact. Nose cone separation happened perfectly. The two halves fell down without a parachute. It broke into 2 pieces. Never mind. It's not intact anymore. It landed intact. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hi, Billy. I don't even know what to say. Well, thank you all for watching. I was getting really scared that this wasn't gonna work. Cause the wind, it's intact. The fin can's intact. The whole body was intact upon landing. Yeah, beautiful flight. Beautiful flight. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so ecstatic right now. And we should be having another flight coming in about a week. Flight 4 is scheduled for this next upcoming weekend. I appreciate you guys coming to watch. Thank you so much. That's all for this stream.